So basically it was a student-led walkout. Our message wasn't to be political, it was to bring awareness to school safety and what changes we want to see made in the student government, but also the overall government. And
You put it back in your envelope with your envelope is here.
One of our first stations was people who were 18 and older were able to vote. I think when students are allowed to be engaged in voting, I think that's another way to make a difference.
Hey guys. Hey.
Another station, we wrote letters to state representatives to see that what changes we can make nationwide, and I think once we send these letters in that people will really get a good feeling that so many students are empowered by making change. Our last station was working, it was a student-led discussion about school safety just in our school in general. There were so many great conversations that happened that so many students have their wheels turning in their head to talk about other things and engage with their peers so they can have the conversations on their own and it doesn't have to be facilitated.
First of all, my entire goal with that whole discussion was I knew that before the Lawrence populace had to talk to administration, they had to first listen to each other. So I tried to run that conversation in such a way that I pressed them on some hard topics. A lot of topics that I knew were very divisive in the school that I don't think people have necessarily listened to both sides of. And so I tried to have an equal side of both of those different opinions talk in that circle. I feel like that circle was that was a very respectful group of people, and I am very proud of the Lawrence students who participated in that discussion.
Really got a core group of about 6 of us who helped facilitate this event. We really put it all together. I really think that it was a good idea because the students were really able to get their own ideas out.
The goal of today's walkout was to have the Lawrence community listen to each other, and we accomplished that goal.
It's a video.